Our next comedian, I know you're waiting for this because he has some fans here, so we're going to get a lot of applause when he gets up. He's a cool guy, very funny guy, brought a lot of people here, love him here, brings money into the club, you know what I mean, drinks, all that shit. Keep him going. Give some love for Steve Sacchi!
I'm Steve Sacchi. And I want to bang disabled girls. See, most guys want a girl that could cook, clean for 'em, be independent. Fuck that. I want her dependent on me, and it's a little bit of a fetish factor. Like, if I get a one-legged girl, I could call her Eileen, and after sex, I take her to IHOP for some flapjacks. Be passing Denny's like, Denny's is right there. Yeah, but it'd be a lot funnier if I took you to IHOP. Plus, I love the cheesecake pancakes. Now, I gotta do a demonstration. We got a girl with 2 legs missing. You know, like Lieutenant Dan style over here. I throw some KY jelly on my dick. I get what I like to call the nub job. It looks kind of like this. A blind girl could be fun. You know, you could videotape it without her knowing. You know, she can't fucking see. You could get your friends involved. You know, as long as they know how to tippy toe. You could trick her into licking your asshole. You call that one the blind girl bidet. And let's say she dumps you. Let's say she dumps you because you tricked her into licking your ass. She can't see nothing, so you just come back the next week like Jack Nicholson, like, I'm telling you, babe, this is as good as it gets. And listen, when I tell you to have your watchdog bring you to my place, you come to my place. Not where some guy from John Hancock goes every Thursday, they got a fucking blowjob! Don't laugh! This ain't reality TV! Deaf chick. That'd be fun. She acted like I've once heard, because I give the left nut in my Sacchi to hear a girl do this. Ready? Oh my god, make me spray like a fucking geyser! Wanna know why I'm smacking my hand? You know what that's the sound of? It's the sound of my balls smacking against the hoo's head! Believe it or not, I was doing volunteer work for a Hurricane Sandy cleanup, and we're in this guy's bathroom, and this guy had like this fucking awesome bathroom. He had like a fucking sauna. He had like this shower with like a bench so he could get sensual with his wife or whatever. But I was a little disappointed because I'm thinking, where the fuck is the bidet? Because first money I get, like if I get fuck you money, that's the first investment I'm making. This way I can lick girls' assholes and keep a bit of dignity. And they get to keep a little bit of dignity because usually I bring them in the backyard and I spray them down with the fucking garden hose. I was thinking of getting ashes for Ash Wednesday, then I realized I don't give a fuck. You know, I was wearing this Fila Velour track outfit. Nice, right? And this fucking kid with he had like gauges in his ears, you know, these fucking holes in their ears, like this fucking big. He had gauges in his nose, piercings all over, a few tattoos on his face. He's like, tracksuit, what do you think? You think you're in the 80s? Let me tell you what you thought a few mornings when you woke up. You thought, how could I look like more of a fucking asshole? Oh, I know. I'm gonna put holes in my fucking head so big that you could fit a black dick in there without a fucking courtesy lick. Asshole. I mean, imagine this kid's fucking parents, right? Like they have to bring this fucking mutant around with him. Like, oh yeah, this is my kid. He looks like an asshole, and you know he is one, but he's my son. I gotta love him. If I came home with my father, if I came home with gauges or fucking holes in my fucking head, you realize what he'd do to me? He'd be like, you wanna get holes in your fucking head? Hey, come here, I give you a fucking hole! I give you a fucking hole! Ah, you fucking prick, you should have dripped out my fucking leg! Give you a fucking hole, here's your fucking hole! That's was at the movie theater, and the lady at the fucking thing, she's like, would you like to donate $1 to some starving kids in third world countries? I'm like, nah, I'm good. She's like, well, the kids aren't good. Well, let me get a fucking violin for them. Give me my fucking ticket before I come back. They give you a fucking yeast infection. You're gonna rate me on fucking popcorn and fucking soda. Take the money from that. Give that to the fucking kids. Fucking Alyssa Milano with her fucking picture with the cleft lip fuckers and whatever. She's all like, what would you do if a child was starving right in front of you? I'll tell you what I do. I get a fucking Twix, eat both of them, say 2 for me, none for you, little guy. A friend of mine wanted me to go to this thing called the polar plunge, where like you jump in the fucking water, you know, in the middle of the winter in the ocean, right? And it's for like the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And I'm like, you want to go? No. Is anyone gonna fucking jump in the water for me when I get fucking pneumonia? Get the fuck out. Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yeah, like these kids are dying from cancer. Oh, a bunch of people jumped in the water for you. I'm fucking dying. You think I give a fuck? Make-A-Wish Foundation is bullshit. Because, like, let's say you're 12 years old, right? You got cancer. You could probably get a heart on at that age. They're saying, what's your wish? Blowjob be nice. Oh, well, we can't do that. We got SpongeBob. When I was 12 years old, I discovered masturbation on accident. I wasn't doing like the traditional, keep in mind, I don't know what masturbation is. Little guy. I'm not doing like the traditional rolling of the dice method. I kind of have my hand like that. I'm just flinging my shit. I was watching Armageddon. Now I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, so the first time you jerked off was watching Bruce Willis fight ashtrays? No. It was when Ben Affleck and Liv Tyler were getting sensual with that fucking animal crackers. He shoved that rhino right up her fucking pants. I hate wiglets. You know, white guys that, you know, think that they should be sitting at this table. You know what I mean? Like, you're white. Like, we listen to all that fucking rap shit, man. Like, you're a honky, you know? They have to work fucking hard like they know what the fuck they're doing. And all these kids, my theory is their mothers didn't hug them enough, and their fathers didn't beat them enough. Like, this one time, we were like signing up for this thing. That's a long story. I'm not gonna tell you why, but there's like this questionnaire shit on a computer, and it's me, a couple other people. The girl goes to help this guy out. She's like, oh, so for race I'm gonna put Caucasian, and he's like, oh wait, no, that's not what it is. And he's kind of got darker blush. I thought, maybe he's Mexican, but he's like, that's not what it is. She's like, all right, so what is it? I don't know. Now I'm starting to get pissed off. I'm like, hey, my man. What fucking nationality are you? Romanian? Is Romania in Europe? Yeah? I hate to break it to you, but you're fucking white. I never seen someone so pissed off to find out they're white. It's like, oh God! Oh fuck! I'm gonna get a good job someday with like good pay and health benefits. One lady heard me say that, and she's like, that's racist. I'm like, listen, it's not racist. Go on fucking Google, Bing, Yahoo, whatever fucking search engine tickles your fancy, and you find a credible socioeconomic study, whites are doing pretty good. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. My favorite word to type into a porno website in the search engine there, humiliation. I like the kinky shit. You know, you tie her down, throw her upside down, smack her around. But don't put it in her ass and then her mouth. I mean, I know she's a whore and she doesn't have a soul, but for Christ's sake, that's somebody's daughter. I don't use... I'm a little good. I don't call girls sluts anymore. Because, you know, I read because I'm smart. And I found out that women can have all these different kinds of orgasms. They could have the vaginal, the clitoral, the blended, the full body, the psycholagnic. Yeah, look it up. And we just get this, you know what I mean? They could have multiple orgasms. It's way more intense than our. And society says, like, you know, if you fuck around, like, you're a slut. And that's kind of fucked up. Like, physiologically, they crave it more than we do. Now, ladies, I don't expect anything for standing up for your dignity, but a blowjob wouldn't kill you. You know, they got all these technological advances and shit. I should have been born a generation old. I can't stand these smartphones, fucking... You know, like, they say, like, if you got, like, a fucking computer and, like, upgrade it, like, so you don't get fucked, like, when they come out with a new model, like, 2 weeks later, you can trade it in, get a new one. Imagine you could do that, like, with your girlfriend. Like, yeah, I want to trade her in for a younger model. You know, one with a lot less mileage, you know what I'm saying? I got this buddy Sal, he's an old school, like, New York guy, he's like 40. Fucking hilarious, this guy. I was talking about, like, the new Star Trek movie. Captain Kirk bangs a green chick. And I'm like, yo, I could get in on that. You know what I mean? Like, if I had, like, a makeup kit, I could bang a green chick, Mystique from X-Men. And he says to me, he's like, oh, yeah, bro, you don't even know. You go to a Star Trek convention, you can fuck a Klingon if you want. That guy likes licking assholes too, because we were talking about this girl who's like 20 years old and like he's like 40, 45, and I'm like, Sal, like what are you thinking for? He's like, listen, bro, look, let me tell you something though. If I didn't have any morals, I'd lick her ass, find out what she ate for dinner, bro. Yeah, me and Sal are good. Like, you ever say, I can't remember what I had for breakfast? I'll find out the hard way. Thank you.
All right, yeah. Keep it going.
I tell you, I'm sweating watching that guy. Holy shit. Energy. The stamina. What the hell kind of drugs is he on? That's what I like. Holy shit. Man.